like 12 all the way up until maybe like 40 years old. I know y'all not gonna consider 40 young if you like a teenager or in your 20s, but when you're an adult and you're in good health and you can still do stuff, 40 is not old by any stretch of the imagination, especially in this context that I'm talking about, which is somebody copying you, you know? And that can be extremely frustrating when you have a friend or a family member who sees that you're passionate about something, they see that you're trying and you're making an effort to be successful at something, and they are copying you. It's kind of like insulting to your dreams and insulting to your hard work and insulting to your effort to have somebody close to you copy you. And the first thing that I want to say is, if you have somebody in your life that's copying you, don't stop what you're doing. Don't quit. Double down on what you're doing. Keep doing it. Keep going. If they ask you for any advice, don't give them any advice. Ignore them, in my opinion. Just be like, I don't know. If they ask you for advice, be like, I don't know. And they're going to get the picture because they know that they're copying you. They know what they're doing. They're not fucking dumb. They know. So since they want to act dumb, you be dumb as well. You say, I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Yeah, that's what you do. So, you know, I was thinking about this topic because I have somebody that I know, and they have a family member that wanted to do something. Okay. She wanted to do something. She had people helping her do it. And then she turned around and said, hey, maybe I should do that too. She never showed any interest in this thing until her family members said that they wanted to do it. And I was like, wow, that's crazy as fuck that you just gonna basically shit on somebody's dreams and come in here and belittle them and insult them and stuff like that. So, you know me, I'm always Googling and, stuff like that. So I came across this post on Reddit. It's the YouTuber's post. And this person, I assume it's a guy. So I'm going to say he. And the name it says Sullivan. So I'm going to assume it's a guy. So he said, I have a friend that's kind of copying me. And he also writes, so I have a friend, or more a former friend, that is copying me, copying what I'm doing content wise. At first, I was supportive of him. That's where you fuck up. Don't be supportive of people that copy you. At first, I was supportive of him, but then he started asking me, what do I edit with? What fonts? Can you send me your effects pack you made? All this. At first, I was kind of pissed, but it didn't bother me. Okay. And I'm also going to say, you worked very hard to learn how to do what you're doing. And you have to learn how to say no. I learned how to do it. I researched, I worked hard. You got to put in the same work. I'm not just going to give you all my hard work. That's like you creating, a Pepsi recipe, and somebody else want to make Pepsi, and they're like, hey, I want to sell Pepsi too. Give me your recipe so I can sell Pepsi. No, why would you do that? No, no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, it said, first I was kind of pissed, but it didn't bother me. Just earlier, I mentioned a funny moment in the video to some of our friends. Right after that, he said, I'm going to go re-edit this video. So I DM'd him asking him not to use that clip, as I didn't want my content in his video. He refused, basically mocking me. I tried to shrug it off like I didn't care, but I was really pissed. Is there anything I can do copyright wise, or am I just overreacting? So that's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. I mean, me, what I would do, I'll block that guy. I would stop talking to him. I'll block him on all social media. I would just ignore him completely. I would cut his fucking bitch ass off. Boom. Even if it was family. If it was a family member, I'd do the exact same thing. I would cut that family member off. Block them, delete their phone number. I would never talk to them again. Because that is so disrespectful. When you see somebody grinding and you call them a friend and a family member, you see somebody grinding, trying to do something, trying to be successful, and you just come in there and copy everything that they're doing. Like, be creative, come up with your own shit. Yeah, I know they say, great artists steal, and that there's some truth to that, obviously, because artists do steal. But you got to ask yourself, is me stealing and becoming so-called successful or making money off of my friends' ideas, is that worth a friendship? Because it's something his friend might be passionate about something totally different, but all he can do is focus on copying his friend and ruining that friendship. And you know what? If it was me, I would talk complete cash shit about him to everybody who would listen. I would say, this guy copies me. He don't do shit, but just tarnish his fucking image. Destroy him. Everybody you talk to, talk shit about him. Talk about how he ain't no good friend. All he do is copy people. All he do is copy. I would talk cash shit about him. And if nobody wanted to listen, I would get on YouTube and talk cash shit about him. I wouldn't talk too much. I would continue to make my content, but yeah, I would get it off my chest for sure. Because yeah, you could be the bigger person sometimes, but sometimes being the bigger person don't work. Sometimes you got to call people out, Sometimes you got to, stop being a coward, be courageous, and call people out on their bullshit. So this first comment says, imitation is the biggest form of flattery. You can't and shouldn't do anything copyright wise. Just tell him it's a shame he can't forge his own path, and he will always be 2 steps behind you. Yeah, and you could definitely shame people. Shaming works, okay? Shaming works. Don't be afraid to shame. Don't be afraid to shame people, okay? Because that works. Don't sit up here and let people think you a bitch. Shame them, okay? Shame them, okay? And another person said, thank you. I really appreciate this. Thank you for your help. And then another person wrote, but they didn't like this one. They downvoted him. He said, I have no clue why people try to tell you that it's flattery. It's not. It's actually called jocking and or copying. It is because of stupid comments like these that the government had to step in with Article 13. This is the reason so many channels are getting demonetized for duplication. The real answer here is your buddy is not your buddy. That's true. He is a leech, just like so many other creators. I don't mind people copying me who I have no clue who they are. I don't care about that. But if you my friend and you my family and you're copying me, wow, that's crazy. Crazy as fuck. Okay? These same guys are telling you it's flattery will be the same ones talking trash to you about your views / sub count and completely disregarding your content later on. That's true. Okay? Meanwhile, your alleged buddy will be waiting for some more great ideas from you. Once you both have the same content posted, if the algorithm chooses him, it won't matter that he was flattered by your content. Yeah, it's all competition. These people are trying to compete with you. YouTube is a competition, and it's insane that your friend would come in and see you as competition instead of supporting you. They're jealous, and now they want to copy what you're doing. That is disgusting. Okay. He will be the one. Okay. I recommend going into your YouTube dashboard and using your new content ID system to see if he posted a match. If he did, you know what to do. If he did not, then just don't say any ideas out loud around this guy or anyone else for that matter. Now, that's a good That's a good point. Somebody can copy you once you've already put the video out. Yeah, they can copy you. But if you cut somebody off, like your friend or your family member who is copying you, they don't know your next move. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what you finna do next. So you could just completely be working on like this really great video and they have no clue what you're doing. So yeah. So keep your cards close to you. Don't talk about what the next video you're gonna make. Just, work on it quietly and put it out. Don't tell anybody about it. Really, don't even tell. You might be able to tell your grandma. That's about it. Tell your grandma, and that's it. Just tell your grandma and sometimes your grandma is a hater, so you might not even be able to tell your grandma. Okay. Okay. Then just don't say any ideas out loud around this guy or anyone else for that matter. YouTube is 80% jock boys. Beware. From a guy who has been through it, seen it, lived it. True. So true. Super true. Okay. From what you've described, your friend has zero creativity of his own, and any subs he gets will quickly see that. That's true. Use your creativity, leverage your creativity, take risks, because somebody can copy you all they want, but they can't copy all your content, Literally, they can't copy all your fucking content. Let him do his own thing and let the friendship die. If he's taking advantage and mocking you, that's not someone you need in your life. That's true. And then the guy says, I really considered this, but I have a lot of memories with him and he has issues. I'm going to just let it slide. But if he begins to start taking advantage of me again, I'm going to block and drop. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all be fucking scary. Stop shrugging things off. Okay, this is the new one. He said, how did he get access to the clip you didn't want him to use? Are you sharing it somehow? Cut him off from your content. And then this guy says, stop shrugging things off. Ooh, I'm sleepy, but I wanted to make this video. Stop shrugging things off. You keep doing that. It's okay to be pissed. Stop helping him. And again, cut him off. And another thing that you can do when somebody is copying you, keep learning. Keep learning. Keep learning and making your content, making yourself, your creativity better. Keep learning. Keep doing more cool things. Keep being creative. Keep learning new stuff. Keep learning how to make your videos, your content better. Okay. There are so many great, respectful, positive, and supportive people in the world. You don't need to waste your time on someone who is opposite of that. So true. Thank you. And while I've done this, see, this guy making excuses. This guy, see, he's not going to be successful. Matter of fact, let's see if he got a link to his YouTube channel, because, see, he's a dummy. He's a dummy. Letting people copy him. I don't see I don't know. I don't know if he has any links to any of his videos. I have a song stuck in my head. I was just listening to a video where this lady was reacting to a YouTube challenge, YouTube trend, or social media trend, and now the song is stuck in my head. Someone copied my video. What should I do? Does anyone know where I can find a copy of? Okay. What is your point of view on peers copying your aesthetic? Let's see what they say. It's inevitable. Damn, they saying it's inevitable. I wonder if it is inevitable. Maybe it is inevitable. Yeah, maybe. It's just the way all media works. Nothing is truly original. I can definitely understand the frustration, but don't dwell on it. Okay, I get that. Hey, I think I'm in your niche. but it's a pretty hard niche to describe. Can you PM me your channel? This guy is crazy. I think it isn't a good idea for anyone to copy someone else's aesthetic. An aesthetic is just something that belongs to you and is a reflection of yourself. If someone comes along and decides to take that away from you and pretend to be someone they're not, it will damage you and the person. Yeah, basically. I'm not saying every single YouTuber is like this. Okay. Agreed. No wonder this topic wasn't engaged by many YouTubers who keep it original and true to their own style are the minority. Sad truth is that the majority just copies others with formulas that works well. Yeah, sometimes. Okay. Do you see people within your niche as competition? I don't see people within my niche as competition, basically. But if I had a family or a friend who was copying everything I did, that no. Because, like, this is the difference, in my opinion. If somebody is inspired by my videos and they start making content and I don't know them, that's different. That's like, okay, uh, that's like, okay, wow, you were inspired by me to make your own content. Wow, that's cool that I inspired somebody. But when it's somebody who is have your phone number, they know that you are in their family or you a friend of theirs, you in a friend group, that's different. Because random folks on the internet don't have my phone number. Random folks on the internet don't know where I live. They don't know my real life. That's the difference. Advice I wish someone told me before starting YouTube, tips and tricks. I'm just gonna read a little bit of it, y'all. The hidden metrics, why, the hidden cost of making YouTube videos. So how often should I put out videos? My channel is there. Okay. All right, y'all need that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Mass reporting to clean up digital footprint. That was it pretty much. That was it. That's all I really wanted to make this video about was people who copy you, people who will copy you. Sometimes it might be a friend or your family, which is the most frustrating and annoying because, you know, if somebody copies you and you don't know them, like who gives a fuck really? Like honestly. Like who gives a fuck? But these paychecks cannot be the same paychecks my coworkers are using to provide. I know that's right. Cause what? What's this Russian bot? But if somebody who you don't know is copying you, that's completely different. But if it's somebody who you know that's copying you, it's like, nah, bitch. Now you gotta go. Nah. Now we can't be friends. Now we can't be friends. Now I gotta cut you. Now I gotta cut you off. Now I gotta block you. Now you gotta go. Goodbye. They grabbing on my shirt. They grabbing on my shirt. Classy mom and dad take their kids to visit NASA's headquarters. His mom throwing the middle finger. The earth is flat. Okay. Y'all. Vladimir Putin drove North Korea leader Kim Jong to the destination point. Then he went for a walk in a park together. What the hell? These some weirdos. Weird motherfuckers. A preacher's house in my neighborhood. Look at the preacher's house, y'all. Look at the preacher's house. Oh, look at the doogie. The doogie. Look at the doogie. Ooh, maybe we should look at animal videos. Y'all know I love dogs and cats and stuff like that. I don't like them enough to want one, but I think they're so cute and sweet and adorable. They grabbing on my shirt. They grabbing on my shirt. That is so cute. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. If y'all have any comments on, friends and family copying you, people you know copying your content, who is close to you, leave a comment below.